going, Jake, brother? Cody, how you going, bro? Good to see you. That's right. Can you guys hear me properly? How you guys been? Been a while since I've been on, eh? Jake, I'm in Adelaide. I left Brisbane. Well, I left Brisbane last Saturday, but then came down to Adelaide and then went straight back to Brisbane and then Sydney and then back to Adelaide. How you going, Warwick? Good to see you, brother. How's everyone been? It's been ages since I've been live. Got a bit of background noise. Ah, shit. Give me a sec. Let's see if my headphones work better. It's because of the microphone. The microphones on iPhones just crap when they're on. Give me a sec. Glenn, can you guys hear me better now? When's vlog 16? Yeah, I don't know yet. Yeah, he's better. Sweet. Yeah, I'm not sure when vlog 16 is yet. I did record my trip last Saturday down to Adelaide, but I've literally I can't use the space on my phone anymore to edit and upload videos. It just takes up too much space, so it has to wait till I get home. Watching from New Zealand. Thanks for tuning in, Jar. Where you from back home, brother? But no, yeah. So what did I say? Yeah, I left Brisbane last Saturday, and then basically Adelaide, straight back to Brisbane, and then I was meant to go home for the night, but then plans changed, and I just turned and burned straight back to Sydney, and then now I'm back in Adelaide. I pulled up in Narendra last night for the night, and now I'm just chilling out, dropped my trailers off here in Adelaide, and I'll just nobody really accepts deliveries until Monday, morning kind of thing. So I'm basically just doing nothing until Monday. Ugh. How was your was it you, Cody, that went over to Europe? I think you messaged me, but I can't message you back for some reason. I was trying to figure it out, but I think it's your privacy settings. How's the new gig? Yeah, good. It's good, Corey. It's a lot different to my last job, but only it's just more work. It's not harder work, and I'm away from home for longer. But that's a sacrifice I have to make more money, kind of thing. But I'm enjoying it, man. It's awesome. Where do I work? I work for a small company. The bloke I work for, I think he said, oh, this was when I started with him. I've been with him for a month now. I think it's a month. At the time, he had 12 trucks or something. So it's a tiny, small company, just subby stuff. I grew up in Leiden, 30 k's from Narendra. Oh yeah, true. Yeah, I know where Leiden is. Rose Great Well, New World over there. Yeah, true. Yeah, that's good. When did you get back, Cody? You've been back for a bit now, though. But yeah, this job, it's still refrigerated work. So, and refrigerated work's all the same no matter where you go. It's just you just go to different places, but with this, because old mate doesn't have any depots or anything like that, we just load trailers and then take them to another city, deliver them, kind of thing. I'm actually enjoying it because it's heaps different to what I'm used to. Sold up and retired, but now I'm bored shitless. Yeah, get back out on the road, Corey, bro. I don't think I'll ever retire. Thought you worked at Don Watson. No, I used to work for Watson's Dean. I left. I was on 6 weeks leave for my newborn baby, and then a month in, this job popped up on Seek, and I took it. I applied for it, and then I called the bloke because I've talked to him before, but he kind of every time I talked to him, he hummed and hard because I was on the road for that other company, and this time I said, mate, I'm sitting at home on leave. I've still got 2 weeks leave left, but I can leave now if you want. And he basically said, yeah, jump in the truck and go. From Geelong, yeah, thanks for popping in, Night Rider. Just have a month, but home end of May. Yeah, okay, nice. Jeez, it's been that long, because I remember, I think last time I was live, or the time before that, Cody, you were going on holiday. But yeah, so like basically, like when I leave Brisbane, usually my trailers are loaded for me by whoever else from wherever else, and I usually go hitch onto them, bring those trailers down to Adelaide. I'm out on holidays in Coffs Harbour. Oh, nice, Paul. Nice, nice. I was just there. You know, mate, from North Lakes. Chriso's in from North Lakes. Fucking freezing here, Warrie, near Canberra. Yeah, it's freezing everywhere. Warwick. Last night in Narendra, it got down to 3 degrees. But luckily, I go to bed. This truck's got an ice pack on it, but it's not one of the new ones that you can use for a heater. So I go to bed with. I got two real good blankets and hoodie, track pants, and socks, and I'm good. I didn't think I would miss it till 2 weeks after Snodro. New video in the works. So, how did you, why did you sell up, Corey? Just ready to stop working? Are you going to go back to being are you going to, what do you call it, go get a job or with another mob? Is there a new video in the work, Chris? Yeah. Yeah, there is. But like, I have to, wait till I get home to edit and put something up. But I'm not sure where I'm going from Adelaide, Monday or Tuesday. I might be going home, I might be going to Perth, I'm not sure yet. Any tips I'm getting class 4 seems pretty daunting. What's class 4? Is that like truck and trailer? Josiah, you still trying to get your own truck? Yeah, Dean. Always working towards getting, like, being my own boss. But like that could take years, I don't know. I'm not sure how long till we have our own truck. But yeah, usually my trailers are loaded for me in Brisbane, and then I take them somewhere, empty them, reload, and then go somewhere else. Like my first run for this job, I went Brisbane to Sydney, Brisbane, Brisbane to Adelaide, and then took a road train across to Perth. That run across the bottom of the country is crazy. It's such a even coming down to Adelaide, it's such a good run. The road's heaps different to the coast. There's no hills. Like you basically sit on the speed limiter the whole day, and like especially across the Perth. If I'm not under a time crunch, I'll take it'll take me I'll have 2 sleeps on the way over there, kind of thing, like 2 night breaks, and like you basically wake up, start the truck, pre-trips and everything, jump on the speed limiter for 14 hours, and then go to sleep again, and then wake up and do the whole thing again to get all the way across. But now I'm really enjoying this, and like learning my way around new highways and stuff too. It's awesome. Truck, I go with them all the time. Oh, nice, Dean. Nice. What's class 4, Josiah? Because I don't know those New Zealand licenses. Do you have a picture of your truck? Yeah, I got heaps of pictures of my truck that I'm driving. But with this job, I'm a bit hesitant to show the outside of the truck and the trailers, just because I don't have the safety of sleeping in depots anymore. Like, I don't think Australia is all that dangerous for sleeping in parking bays and truck stops and all that kind of stuff. But like, there's always the risk that some nutcase sees my truck like parked somewhere, on the nullarbor for the night and just does something dumb. So I'm a bit hesitant to show everyone what the truck looks like. But it's an awesome truck. It's an SAR Legend for anyone that doesn't know yet. Yeah, when I called the bloke who I work for now, he told me, like, he goes, yeah, look, the runs from is over to Adelaide and Perth, but it's in a SAR Legend. And I said, brother, sign me up. Couldn't compete with a big company that bought 2 trucks and trailers in my area, the same company. Work that I have up there, so I said, if you want it, buy me out. Yeah, okay. Yeah, true. So did you have like contracts or anything, Corey? Do they have to buy you out of your contracts? And what company was it, like Linfox or something? Because I've been seeing a lot of articles about like bigger companies like moving into okay. I've been seeing a lot of articles about bigger companies moving into like rural areas and buying up small companies. Like, I just saw that article about Lindsay Brothers bought out that was it a Victorian company that rural company, and now they've got bloody control of that area or whatever. Wait, I didn't hear right what truck it is. The truck is the truck that I drive is a SAR Legend, a W900. It's a good truck. It is just money making. Yeah, that's right, Glenn. Yeah, this truck's a good truck. It's not my favourite truck in the world, honestly. Like, I know that's a bit weird because everyone wants to drive Legends and blah blah blah, but it's not like I would take a big cab K200 over this any day, like any day of the week. I almost swapped with one of our other drivers. I saw I saw him in a depot, and because I didn't know he was one of the other drivers because old mate doesn't have the company name on the side of any of his trucks, and like he recognised this truck because he's been with him a bit longer than I have, and he was driving a K200, and I almost gave this to him on the spot, but then I looked inside and it was an auto, so I told him he can keep it because I've been enjoying driving a manual, especially with like what do you call it, like not having cables on this because it's obviously a bonneted truck. Those K200s, the gear shifters are connected with cables, and like driving a direct, I don't know what you call it, I call it direct gearbox is awesome. It's so much easier than driving a K200. But literally, I would give this up for a big cab K200 any day, even a standard cab, because the amount of gear that I bring on the road with me, it's just like too much for this truck. They changed their iced coffee bottles to clear plastics. No, sorry. For a good piss chug. Oh brother, I know what you mean. I just use water bottles. Like, I've got pretty good aim. Like if I'm busting in the middle of the night and I wake up and I need to go for a piss, I'll just piss in an empty water bottle and then throw it out when I wake up. But like this truck, um, it makes sense that like because all his trucks that go to Perth, well most of these, he's got two or three of these SAR Legends. These are his Perth trucks, as far as I know, and it makes sense because like they're a lot more comfortable, like on your body, than a cab over is, or than a K200 is anyway. But they're not that much better, like of a ride than a cab over is. But yeah, that's my biggest complaint about this truck is just the lack of space. Like everything is I don't know if I can show you guys. Yeah, so like it's everything. Like I've got a small fridge. No, give me a sec. I can't turn this on. So like I've got a small fridge there that like holds all my food, and then like, oh sorry, it's a bit messy now. There's storage underneath the bunk. I've got my packs of water under there. So microphone's down there. I've got my packs of water under there. Like my gas cooker's under there too. And the bunk is a normal sized bunk. But like, sorry. But moving around in the truck because the gas stick is right in the middle of the bloody floor, and it just gets in the way. And like that seat's right there. It's just a bit cramped. It's a bit cramped for my liking. I think I was spoiled driving K200s for the first couple of years of my driving career. The unspoken truckways. I travel out of Sydney HC's license to Newcastle West and Bathurst and south to Canberra. I see a fair few watts. Yeah, you would, especially if you're driving around at night. Sunburnt left arm yet? I haven't even thought about that. No, I haven't taken a bloody jumper off for the last bloody month, mate. Because it's been so cold. Like even Brisbane's cold, but coming down here, like I said, last night in Narendra it got down to 3 degrees. You're looking out for the sheep on the road. I've been hitting plenty of kangaroos. Even I hit one pig too, I think. There's heaps of goats on the road. I think that's what you mean, eh, Cody? There's heaps of goats like west. Like as soon as you get through Cobar heading west, it's just goats for like 2 hours. Wish my company would get Kenny's. What do you drive, Tom? And who do you drive for? If you want to say that. Um, but like I saw a couple of big red kangaroos. I saw like one during the night, and it gave me a fright because he stood up from the long grass and looked and like I saw his eyes and in the headlight beams, and it gave me a fright. I thought it was a person. Post. Oh, okay, yeah, yeah. They only drive Volvos, eh? Lol. Do you see many North Coast Petroleum? North Coast Petroleum. I don't know. Not really. I don't know. Do they come down to Adelaide? My dad drives for AFDC and he drives a DAF. Volvo FH is the best. Do for us. They got garbage Fuso Shoguns and you do. Yeah, I know, Tom. I've seen those. I actually drove because the bloke I work for, he has a few of those brand new Volvos. Like I drove a 540 to Sydney, right? And I was dreading it because I'm like, I'm a Kenworth boy. Um, but I jumped in this brand new Volvo 540 and it cracked. I was like, fucking hell. Um, I think I was 60 ton going down to Sydney, and it was pulling up hills like nothing I've ever driven before. So I was like, holy shit! And I called the bloke and told him, I said, bro, this truck cracks. It was one of those new Euro 6 motors. I don't know, I don't know what they'd done to them, but a little 540, I was bagging people up going up hills. Well, FH is the best they can do to us, my dad. What's AFDC, Dean? North Coast Petroleum is mainly around the current New South border in Brisbane. Probably, Josh. I'm not sure, man. Is that who you work for? I've been collecting, uh, what do you call them? Cozies. We call them cozies, but this one's from Yunta. I've been collecting them wherever I go. Oh, your dad works for them. For the Australian Prime members are sketchy as fuck to drive. We all refuse to do the country with them. They give you a mad gut feeling something is wrong with them. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's a bit dodgy, eh? When you come in past Ballina next? I'm not sure, Josh. First time I went on the coast road for ages was not yesterday, the day before, on my way to Sydney. I actually stopped in Ballina because I started that day. That was the day that I turned and burned out of Brisbane. I started that day, where was I? Brewarrina, if that's how you say it. Like, in between Burke and Cobar. Oh, sorry, Burke and Walgett. And then I went into Brisbane, dropped my trailers off there, hooked onto an empty set, and burnt straight down to Ballina. You come I'm good, Cody. How you going? There's a few new names in here since especially for not having been on for a while. Should come to the casino truck show this year. I don't even know if I have time to, Josh. I know a lot of companies go there though. I've been watching a lot of what do you call it, heavy haulage assets. Does everyone see that show on Facebook? It's awesome. Oh, that what's his name? John Kelly. It's such a good show, and he always talks about that, the casino truck show. When is the casino truck show? I've been tempted to get my MC license to do the line haul casino run out of Sydney. Looks fun. Yeah, okay, okay. Love the video. Cheers, Cody. Appreciate it. Yes, John Kelly's so funny. Yeah, he's good, eh? He's such a good character. Just his business, like how he buys trucks, does them up. It's so cool to watch. First weekend of October, yeah. But I can't find that series anywhere else but on Facebook. Someone posted it on one of those Facebook pages. Someone posts full episodes. It's good. Yeah, I'm in Adelaide. What's today? Saturday. I'm gonna go unload some freight tomorrow night, and then tomorrow empty most of my trailers out, and then there's like some WA left on the front of my lead trailer. I'm not sure if I'm taking that over there or not. YouTube, okay. I hope he makes a season 2. Oh, is it a brand new show? I thought it was an old show. YouTube. Yeah, okay. I'm an idiot. I haven't even looked on YouTube. But what was I gonna say? Oh, I forgot now. Um, have a good night, folks. Yeah, you too, Tom. See you around, brother. I'm subscribed to a channel that posts nearly whole episodes on YouTube. If you would like, what's that trailer? What's that channel called, Bradley? Because I just go through all the Facebook videos that I find. Family all good. Yeah, wife and kids are good. It sucks. Like that's probably the biggest downfall about this job is being away from my newborn. Because I was basically, what was I doing when Huey was born? I was delivering doors and windows when Huey was born around Brisbane, and I was basically there for like the first year of his life. So then, yeah, missing out on my daughter at the start is a bit gut wrenching, but you know, someone has to sacrifice something for us to get somewhere. So, hey mate, good to see you getting around the country a bit. I'm moving to QRD in October to go back driving trucks. Nice, bro. Nice, nice. You're moving from WA, aren't you? Livestock, Australian Trucking Series. That's the channel it has. Okay, cool. I'm gonna watch that. Is anyone from Adelaide, by the way? I want to know some good food places here. I did have from South Australia. Okay. Were you in Adelaide livestock? I think were we talking about this ages ago or something? What was I saying? I did have like some really good chicken last time I was in Adelaide. I'm in Keith. Homeless truckie overseas at the moment. Yeah, I saw that, Warwick. Is he from the Philippines or something? Like, where's he from? Is he like on holiday or does he like work here and then go home or something? FDC is a company in Aubrey. Yeah, okay. Nice, nice. I've never heard of them, Dean. That's one thing I do miss is going down to Melbourne. I haven't been to Melbourne for ages. I've got a food review for you to do next time you go to a Wild Bean Cafe. Oh, yeah? True. What is it, Chris? What do you mean, like out of their pies or something? Because literally, there's a Wild Bean Cafe right behind me. AFDC is a company in Albury. Yeah, what's the go with homeless trucking? Because I saw the last video I watched of him is like, I didn't watch the whole thing, but is like his last trip for the year or something like that. And then I've been like seeing his thumbnails and videos pop up of him being in the Philippines or Thailand or something. But yeah, chicken bechamel toasty. Oh yeah, I've had Chris. I've had heaps of those. Yeah, no, they're good. What I do, Chris, is I get that, and then I get chicken like those sweet chili chicken tenders and put them inside it. He lives there and comes here to work, then goes back for a couple months. Oh, yeah, shit, true, true. Yeah, that's a bloody goes back for a couple months. That's a crazy life. Is his wife from the Philippines or something? He must come over here, get cashed up, and go home and live it up. He does 9 months driving and 3 months with his family in the Philippines. Yeah, true. Well, that's a cool lifestyle. Especially because like if his family's in the Philippines, he can just come here, smash out heaps of Ks, and then go home cashed up. Oh, nasty. I don't know about that comment, brother. I don't have anything bad to say about him. I really don't. Did you used to work for them? Did you nasty? Um, yeah, I don't like. I don't like. They did stop me from doing videos and shit in the end. But like, I didn't leave because of that. I was actually planning on going, like, just staying there, but um, like, then I got it in my head that I wanted to stay home, so I went and got my dangerous goods license, and I was going to do fuel tankers around Brisbane. But then, while I was there, I was talking to a few of the boys like at the course. They all were already doing fuel tankers. They were making the same money that I was working for the last company. Um, so, and I was like, well, I'm not going to do that. And then this job popped up while I was at that course. So I called the bloke, and then yeah, now I'm on the road for him. Been a while. Good to see you. Found your dream job. Yeah, I don't know if I call it my dream job, Nick. um, I think my dream job is sitting at home on my ass making bank for like and not doing anything for it. 2 weeks long. For 2 weeks, were you doing line haul nasty or what? They've got a nice property owned next door to. Yeah, true. Well, his wage here, if you're talking about a homeless truckie, if you're talking about old mate Warwick, his job here is probably like a really good income back over there. Where do I send the truck photos? Oh, you can just send truck photos to Facebook bags to the Facebook page. It's just cross family trucking. Um, yeah, I love getting people's truck photos. I haven't like I should be posting more of them because I get heaps of them, but I just haven't been active on social media lately. About 2 years ago, true. It's on Foxtel. Oh, that's why I can't find it, Corey. If you're talking about heavy haulage assets, that's why I can't find it because I don't have Foxtel. How come you left Nasty after 2 weeks? Is it because that you're running late all the time? Because that was something when I first started there. I was running late constantly. Yeah. Can I send pics of the one I used? Yeah, go for it, livestock. The only thing I don't like really take seriously, like when people send me truck photos, is when they send me photos of other people's trucks. Like someone started sending me Google images of other people's trucks, and I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, true. So the homeless truckie goes back to the Philippines. What have I missed? Been a while. Good to see if one person I have been watching though is that British guy that drives that Mercedes. I like his videos; they're really good. Love his, yeah. Cheers, Sharon. Appreciate it. There's heaps of new names here tonight. We used to like when I used to go like live once a week. There was just the same names every time. Rail vlogger living in UK now. Drove trucks in Oz from 1975 to 2004. Oh, true. Oh, nice. Are you Aussie or are you British rail vlogger? What lorry are you steering now? Rich, I'm steering a Kenworth, an SAR Legend. I take it you're from the UK. I don't even know if they... Nah, they wouldn't have released any of these bloody SARs anywhere else but Australia. But yeah, it's they made these... I shouldn't... They made these, like, this shape, like, in the, I don't know, 80s or 90s or 70s or something. And now they remake them, that's why they call them Legends. It's an awesome truck. Aussie, mate. True. Okay, we'll send one through. Taking mid 99. Tudungy truck stop, Central North Island. Yeah, I know where Tudungy is. CHMate 454. Yeah, I think it was one of the only ones with sleep cabin country. Yeah, true. Do you know what SAR means? I think SAR stands for short. Someone once upon a time told me it was Standard Australian something, but I recently learnt that it stands for Short Bonnet Australian something. I'm sure you'll tell me, Rail Vlogger. Have you seen Trucker Josh vlogs on YouTube? He's Canadian and drives a blue Kenworth K900. Trucker Josh vlogs. I think I have. I think I follow him on something like Facebook or TikTok or something. Pictures of my old boy's truck come through a while ago. I promise they were not off Google. Was that yeah, probably Bradley. Hey, so many people send me pictures of their trucks, man. Like I lose track of whose is whose. Which for a while, I just haven't seen you go live, so you're not in the fat cab anymore. Nah, bags. Nah, mate. I'm driving an SAR for another company now. Short Australian right-hand drive. Yeah, true. Is it short bonnet Australian right-hand drive? Because I thought it was short bonnet. Nah, from Mate Legends are fat. You know, Westlink. Have you seen their new Legend? Westlink, I don't know that company. Short Australian right. Okay. Short Australian right hand. That's funny, yeah. Did they release these SARs in other countries or something? Or they needed to name it like Short Australian right hand? But that's the yeah, it took me I got used to having a bonnet in front of me pretty quickly. Um, like the first day that I drove it, like I was all over the white lines, and then the second day I woke up, it was fine. Like it was just getting used to not putting myself or like the middle of my driver's seat next to the centre line. You got to put it like basically in the right hand wheel track. Oh no, no, sorry. Basically in the middle of the road, like kinda just off centre of the road. Right hand, you pulling triples to WA now. We do triples, not proper triples. We do AB triples. I think they're like 40 meters long, but I haven't done one yet. I've only done a standard road train, like a double train over there. Westlink Petroleum fuel tankers. Yeah, okay, I've never seen them. Short relates to the bonnet, only built in Bayswater, Victoria. No, only Australian market. Yeah, you need to get John Kelly to do up your truck. I wish, Tyrone. It's not my truck, man. It's not even my boss's truck. It's a lease truck. Um, yeah, Australian market. But yeah, the other complaints I have like about this truck, obviously the lack of space in it, but like these old school switches on the dash for the engine brakes and shit like that. I get so sick of leaning over, turning them on and off. You need to get it. I drove your old truck yesterday. Drove your old truck. Which truck was that, Jesse? Oh, did you, Jesse? Didn't you? You were messaging me, weren't you? Like about that you applied at Watson's, I think. I don't know about. And did you? Sorry, Jesse. Did you what do you call it? Did you get a job there? Did you? And which truck were you driving? 289. I don't know about this. They are burning 90 if you put the bonnet badge just over the white line. Yeah, sight right on the road. If you put the bonnet badge just over the white line. Yeah. Yeah, it's basically the same. When I was driving for it, it's my boss always told me badge on the bonnet on the side fog line, you'll be right. Nah, I keep it like in the middle of the road. But that's what I realised about bonneted trucks is the badges stick like above the top line of the bonnet, so you can see where the centre of the truck is. Hey, you going, Stu? Good to see you, brother. I was driving across the paddock when it was still dirt in South Australia, single trailers only. True, far out. Set, yeah, mate, got the new job, was in 289. Oh, good on you, Jesse. Are you doing local or line haul? By the way, Jesse, if you keep that truck in manual mode and thrash the shit out of it, it'll take it all day, every day. Will your current employer in the future buy a better truck and not lease one? I'm not sure, Nick. Um, he, yeah, I'm not sure. As far as I know, he leases all his gear, and yeah. Can you show us around the truck? Nah, I could, but I'm choosing not to, Bailey. It's just safer for me, because I'm either asleep in a parking bay or asleep at a truck stop. It's best that people don't know, like, it's best that people don't know exactly what I'm driving. But like honestly, there's probably I only know because I've been to the Kenworth dealership. They told me that there's only like four of these bloody red SARs on the road, and like you'd see me if you were looking for me and saw me coming towards you on the highway, you'd see me straight away. Can you show us around SAR short bonnet Australian right hand drive according to Dr. Google? Yeah, that's right, John. Will you buy your own truck? Oh, we're ages off that rail vlogger. Oh, like it's my dream to buy my own truck. See how we go. Cost of living these days is ridiculous, so we'll see how we go. But that's why I took this job, just to make more money. And that's why I need to get back into putting vlogs up every week. To keep the money coming in. Looking for another week, then I'll be line haul. I had an order until the end of Swan Drive roundabout and went to manual. Truck don't mind it. Yeah, Jesse, if you... Oh, you'll figure out how to drive it. Oh, is that... Sorry, what was I going to say? Yeah, you'll figure out how to drive it. if you like just put it in manual, and when you take off from like a set of lights or something, click it up like I think you click it up depending on how heavy you are. Click it up 3 times twice. What does that put you in? If you take off in third, click it up 3 times twice. That puts you in ninth, and then click it up 2 gears um, twice, and then go up in singles from then. That's how I got that thing to crack. What happened to the fat cab? I don't work for them anymore. Bags. What percentage of Aussie trucks are auto these days? I would say bloody most of them rail vlogger. Like, yeah, heaps of trucks are auto these days. What do you think of the new K220 model? Do you know much about them? Uh, I'd love to drive one, Nick. Um, I don't know. I'd have to. I've driven a 610, and I know that their interior is similar to the 610, and I actually like the interior because I like comfortable trucks. Um, yeah, I don't know much about them. I know they've got an X15 in them. Yeah, I would love to drive one. I heard about that. Well, I read about that new Cummins motor that's coming out, and they're going to release it like with up to 660 or something, or 650 horsepower. That Euro 6. Do you miss the old truck? I miss the space in that fat cab that I was driving. Um, yeah, that's about all I miss about it, to be honest with you. Sweet man, I'll give it a go. What? Yeah, I quit. I resigned from Watson's. Joshy, same here in UK. Hard to find a manual. Yeah, I quit. When did I leave them? I left them a month ago, I think. Yeah, it was about a month ago. Hard to find a manual. There's still plenty of manuals in Australia, like heaps of trucks and manuals, but I would say there's more autos now because there's so many Volvos and Mercs and things on the road. Yeah. Don't get me started on Cummins, lol. You're not a fan of the old X15, eh, babe? But I heard about that, yeah, that new motor. But the only thing with Cummins is like they the Euro 5 and the Euro 6 motors, they just dump AdBlue into the system. Like that's how you keep the emissions down. Is just dumping AdBlue into the exhaust pipe. Uh, can I ask who? I'm with a small company, Joshy. Like literally a no-name company. Just a bloke who has like I can't remember how many trucks he has. Like 10 trucks, 12 trucks. Are you on a set run? It always varies, Bailey, because we do a lot of subby work. Like a lot of subby work. It's like I could sit in. I was in Adelaide. I got here last Sunday. Done a delivery to Collins. Um, and then I sat in Adelaide for like 2 days waiting for a load. But I do get paid to sit still and do nothing. So, and I get paid enough on kilometre rate that if I do have a short week, I still get paid good money. Do you live in Adelaide? No, bro, I live in Brisbane. I'm just sitting in Adelaide doing nothing at the moment. But that is the biggest thing. That's probably my other complaint about this job is sitting still. The next fit being rebuilt with on it using coolant, done a sleeve and a head. Shit, that sounds costly. I heard the new X15 at EGR, DPF, and AdBlue. What awesome! I can't imagine. I can't imagine that they'd put EGR back into it because EGR is like apparently those were horrible for maintenance. Who you mainly sub for? Everybody, Bailey. I don't even know if I don't. Even, I can't tell which of the workers sub work and contractor work. I really can't. Mm. I don't think they're called the X. Are they still calling it the X15, bro? But they're releasing it with up to like 650 or 660 horsepower, which I would imagine they have to do that to keep up with all like the Volvos and the Scanias that go up to 700. Yeah, we go everywhere, Bailey. Like last week, not last week, the week before, I loaded out of an abattoir out at Port Wakefield, X15D. Yeah, I think that's what it is, Rich. Um, Cummins coughed up on warranty, but I was off the road for 2 weeks. Yeah, that's shit, eh? Yeah, we do work everywhere. Like I do little like farm deliveries. Picked up off a farm abattoir a couple of weeks ago. Like everywhere in Sydney and yeah, all for the mission bullshit. Yeah, that's it, Rich. What beat the old signatures? Oh, I love signature motors. I love those signature motors. I wish, like every day I drive this truck, I wish it had a signature motor in it. It would crack. This truck's only 550, so it's a bit boring to drive, honestly. Um, but like, yeah, I know that's not 600. Anything around Tamworth, not that I know of. I'm only on this like Adelaide Perth run. He does send trucks up and down the east coast, but not me. I do Adelaide Perth and Sydney when I need to. That's where I just come from. I come from Sydney. I left Sydney. What's today? Left Sydney last night. Started in Ballina, went to Sydney, loaded up, and then made it down to Narendra right as my book was running out. Well, man drives an Argosy bulk tipper with a 620 signature. Yeah, that thing would crack. Do yourself a favour and stop at Little Topar. Hold on. Where's Topar, Bo? Because I just stopped there, but I can't remember where it is. Is that between that's between Broken Hill and Cobar, isn't it? Is that Little Topar, that roadhouse? Favorite motor? Yeah, same bag, same. I love those 104s that the last company had with the signature 600s in them. Fuel you now cart is it a lot heavier due to what you were carting? Is it harder? I don't cart fuel, Nick. I went and got my dangerous goods license, but then I what do you call it? I come back to refrigerated. I'm still doing refrigerated. Yeah, I know the truck stop you're talking about, but I was just there. Middle of nowhere. Long drop for a toilet. Best food ever. It like pops out of nowhere too. But one of my favourite truck, what do you call it? Not truck stop, roadhouses that I've found is Cockabiddy. That's probably my favourite one that I've found so far. Because last time I went to Perth, well, the first time I went to Perth, I used my book up basically doing deliveries. Pickups in Adelaide, and then I got like just past Port Augusta, and then again to Cockabiddy, and that was probably the best stay that I've ever had. Done any bulk work before? Nah, I haven't, brother. I haven't. What trailer setup do you pull? Mostly B doubles, Bailey, between Brisbane and Adelaide. But road trains, I'd prefer to do road trains. You can see the curve of the earth there, middle of nowhere. Yeah, for sure, bro, for sure. I love it, bro. It's such a and like because I've got Optus on my phone, I need to get a Telstra prepaid. But like, it sucked being out of basically between, um, oh, basically between Kimber, nah, not Kimber, somewhere along there, and Norseman. I was out of reception for a whole day and I loved it. Hated not talking to the family, but loved it at the same time. Made this assumption shit. No, you're a good Nick. Oh, Nick Dixon just donated $20. Been watching content from early. Keep it up, mate. First live, so I thought I'd show my appreciation for you, mate. Keep on giving. Thanks for that, Nick. I appreciate it, brother. I should have said at the start. I try and tell people not to donate because YouTube takes a lot of it. But that's alright. Thanks for that, brother. I really appreciate it. Using the book for local, you got to be a bit more dodgy than that. Nah, I try not to be dodgy. Livestock. Yeah, I get there like with this job. I'll get there when I get there. Honestly, I don't give a fuck if my book runs out an hour up the road. Um, because that's the thing. Like you can do dodgy shit if you got nothing to lose, but like I got a family to feed, so I try and stay. I try and stick to the book. Hopefully, sends you home soon. Yeah, but even if he doesn't, mate, it doesn't matter. Um, Me and my wife, like literally said we're going to commit to this for a while and see how it goes. And like we've we're both just accepted that I'm not going to be home for a while. Um, Even though it was like when I first started here, it was like 10 days. I was told 10 days, and then you'll be home. It's like the first run I went away for was like 15 days. Yeah, that's fair enough. Yeah, yeah. I know what you mean though, livestock, about using the book for local, like that inner me that just wants to get as far as I can after the local work, doesn't want to use it, but I just force myself to, man. Do you drive home or is it FIFO? No, I'm an interstate driver, Nick. So I start in Brisbane and then drive the truck wherever I'm told to drive. Kenny will start. It's a Kenworth Rich, SAR legend. Oh yeah, my mum come cut out for a sec. My mum actually come over. Like right, she was planning to be over in Australia because my daughter just got born. The first time I see my mum for like 3 years or something. She was planning to spend a week with me while I was on leave, and then I'll go back to work, and then she'd help my missus for a week. And then I took this job, and I saw my mum. I actually went home for like 3 or 4 days, caught up with my mum, and then left again. What do I prefer? I've never. I actually no. I have driven a Star. The first road range I ever drove was a Star. It was a Detroit, my uncle's truck. But I don't know. I haven't done any real K's in a Star, so I couldn't tell you. I saw this Constellation yesterday. It's a blue one. It's got like a Caterpillar 600 sticker on the side of it and shit. It was a nice truck. Would you consider Pearsons? I don't know. Yeah, if they were paying enough money, yeah. Where is your family from? We're from Hastings in New Zealand, Josh. They all still live there. Like the only reason I'm in Australia is because I wanted to live here, but I met my missus and then we got married and all that. So yeah, I would consider Pearsons. I have like my brain is telling me to go home and like be with my kids and shit and do changeovers for somebody or something, but like I don't know. It's like the way we look at it is I can either stick around home and make just enough money so we get by and have a couple $100 extra a week, or I can sacrifice being at home and we be cashed up. So uh, Laurie Williams owns that Star. Yeah, okay, okay. Who's Laurie Williams? Is that like got 1,000 lights on it? Yeah, yeah, he does. Yeah, the 4900 Fat Hey. Yeah, they're cool, Rich. I haven't seen I've seen heaps of them, but like that was the first one that I was like, holy shit, that's a nice truck. I think you got five. Nah, I didn't get five, Glenn. Called Fat Cat. Could tell you're from NZ. Yeah. A lot of people think I'm Australian because apparently I talk with an Australian accent, but yeah, it's because I've been here for like 12 years. I'm hardly around any Kiwis. So, Glenn, I did not get fired, brother. I think you're just fishing for a reaction, to be honest with you. He owns the Bundy Bullet. Okay, is that a Bundy Bullet truck? The Bandag Bullet. Bundy Bullet. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that truck's fat. The only thing about this Legend that I'm driving, it's like a poverty pack. It's like a poverty pack Legend. It's probably the only Legend on the road that hasn't got Christmas trees all over it. Skid truck. Burnout truck. Oh, okay. Yeah, I get you. I get you. Here's the Band-Aid bullet. Yeah, I get told that I look like a bloody Mexican a lot. Bags. And like a lot of places I walk into, people think I'm Indian. Even like Indians think I'm Indian for some reason. So you may have a good trip and look forward to the next food. Yeah, cheers, livestock. Have a good one, eh? Good luck moving back to Queensland, brother. Yeah, like heaps of truck stops I walk into, people think I'm Indian. Do you know if First Fleet Transport is still about? I think so. I've seen heaps of their trailers. There's Mrs. Cross, everybody. What's up, burrito? She reckons. She's probably saying that because I said people think I'm Mexican. I'm off, mate. Chat. See you later, Jesse. Have fun with your job, brother. I'm glad to hear that you got one. That's good. Yeah, there's Mrs. Cross giving me shit. Um, yeah, the first time I learned to do regular vlogs. Yeah, I am Bailey, but it's just like they're gonna take time to come out now, bro. They really are. But the first time I come out like on the road for a couple of weeks, I was underprepared heaps. That you once were. Yeah, I know. The first time I come out for a couple of weeks, I was underprepared. I bought like a few days worth of food and no cigarettes and blah blah blah, and it cost us hundreds of dollars. So now I've got like tons of food. I don't even bring enough clothes though, which is annoying. And I bought a carton of cigarettes. So, oh, that's the missus. Yeah, that's my missus' bags. My wife. Thanks heaps, mate. Because you. Nah, it's not because of my vlogs, Jesse. Because you wanted to get a job there, brother. Just clicked. Yeah, that's Mrs. Cross bags. Everyone knows her as Mrs. Cross. The real boss is in the house now. Yeah, she is. She loves. The reason why she called me burritos because this guy walked up to me at a bar once and was like, "What's up, burrito?" Thinking I was Mexican, I think. That's why she called me burrito. That's right. Yeah. We got way more people on there than I thought we would. Has anyone got any more questions? I'm running out of shit to talk about now. Oh, good food in Adelaide. Is anyone here from Adelaide yet? There's like the truck stops down south here are way better than up north. Like even the roadhouses going across to the other side. Um, where at the moment? Oh, there's Mark. So everyone that's looking at the chat, Mark is from 2Hey FM. He's who I done the interview with. I'm in Adelaide, Mark. I was actually in Hay this morning, but I went straight through, brother. El Paso. Mate, you're doing well. Cheers, bags. Appreciate it, brother. What was I saying? The truck stops down here are way better. Going across to the other side, what I didn't realise was that all these truck stops, like Nundrew, right? Anyone who knows Nundrew, what I didn't realise is that because they're in the middle of nowhere, those truck stops are everything. They're a local restaurant. Like Nundrew is a Indian restaurant. It's a servo, and then right next to where they sell the Powerades, they've got all the Jim Beam. So they sell everything. And I walked in there, right? And I don't know if I should say this, but I will. Two of the blokes were pissed because they got nothing else to do. Was from there originally, mate. Where are you from? Sorry, Chriso. Mate, we've got a real boss. Hey, how many states you been around in Oz? Been to all of them except for what the territory now. Rich, I think. So I live in Queensland, New South Wales, Victoria, South Australia, Western Australia. Well, I haven't been to Tasmania and the territory. Yeah, but like I've only been into Perth in Western Australia. Um, Up north was a different story. Even your worst truck stop beats our best one, bro. Yeah, that's for sure. For sure. From Adelaide. Yeah. True. Good pizza and pasta at Anglevale. Where's Anglevale, Dean? Fuel is heaps cheaper. Yeah, it is. It is, Bo. It is. Like I filled up at a Mobil. It was like $1.70 for diesel, I think. Or was it AdBlue? One of those. What part of Adelaide am I? I'm in. Should I say where I'm at? I'm in the northern part of Adelaide. From Adelaide here. Oh, that's awesome. calling me. I think he's in Adelaide. And we're out north off the Northern Expressway. Yeah, okay. Good pizza there, you reckon? Well, is it like? Is it near Edinburgh and all that? Because that's where we spend most of our time around here. I'm not in Edinburgh at the moment, but um, that's where we like go into. So we take all our like small orders into one further north. Is it up near Gawler? Is it near Two Wells? Just off Port Wakefield Highway. Yeah, I get you. I know where it is. Yeah, I probably went through there. But yeah, that's the thing. It's like these truck stops down here serve as the bar and everything. I cracked up when I walked in the second time into Nundrew, and those two blokes were pissed. I was looking for a comment back here. BU issue with driving trucks when they weren't speed limit and logbook cheating was a day's work. Yeah, I do. That sounds fun, rail vlogger, but like it also sounds like a lot of people died. A lot of truck drivers died back then, so I don't know how. Yeah, I enjoy my job. Elizabeth Hillbank area, you're pulling triples. Nah, I'm not pulling triples. Oh, we do AB triples, Rich, but I haven't done any yet. We do B triples between here and Queensland too. Was I was there? I was there. Watto. What did you see me like parked behind Collins on that road there? The same road as what do you call it? Land Transport. I was parked there for like 2 days early last week. Ever had a truck defected? Yeah, that big cab I was driving for the last company. It didn't get defected for much. Yeah, on Schumacher Drive, Watto. Yeah, I was there for like 2 days, bro. I got there on Sunday night, and then didn't leave till like Tuesday or something. What was I saying? Joshy, yeah, that big cab I was driving. It got defected for having a dirty license plate cover, which is a weird thing to defect a truck for because you can just clean it. And like a bolt was loose in the steering, but it was fine. Like it was like a day that it was back on the road. Truck's not medical, so it's not pumping. That's it. There's a few BP stations there. Have some. Yeah, see over here, bags. It's like, oh, down here, down south, the truck stops are crazy. I drove in those. Yeah, the fast trucks were cool, but the money was rubbish for how hard you had to push. Really? So when did the money start getting good in trucking, Bone? Oh, like, yeah. Yeah, I thought you were there a while. Yeah, what, I was literally parked up there, mate, like, waiting for a load. A lot did die, but a lot were too stupid for their own good. Sesame Street had at least one rollover every night. Far out, that's crazy. I watched a documentary reel about a lady who was talking about the coast road back in like the 80s or something, or the 90s, and she was saying like trucks were running, and she was a driver back then. She was saying trucks were running people off the road and like, you know, doing a fucking $1.80 whenever they could. You were just on a 24 or something. Yeah, I was just waiting for a load, Watto. Getting bored, I actually called my boss and said, mate, I'm bored as fuck. Like, I want to do something. Because, like, it's all well and good getting paid to sit still, but fuck, it sucks. It sucks camping in a truck for like a day and a half, 2 days. You tried the Villas Cafe. Where's that, Chriso? Villas Cafe. I've never heard of it. $40 per hour at the moment, and grocery and fuel vouchers and accommodation for people need to be based away from home. Seasonal work though. That's crazy, Bags. That is crazy. I heard of I heard that Direct Freight was offering like advertising in New Zealand to move people over to drive trucks here. It's $40 an hour. That's pretty good back home, isn't it? When the Gov went after DRT, it cleaned up a lot. Yeah, I heard about that. Hate standing around. Rather get unpaid and sent home than stand. Yeah, that's it. Josh is like, yeah, literally. I could have. I was on. I had like a 50-hour break last week, or was it earlier this week? Earlier this week here in Adelaide, and I was just pulling my hair out. It was all well and good sitting still, bloody, because we get paid for overnight. So it was all well and good sitting still, but I thought it was just boring. That's good money here, yeah. Based on experience, though. Okay. So you get paid the more experience you have, obviously. Where are you from, Bags? Great pie, sausage rolls, chili, Kransky. Where is that, Chriso? Is that the, what do you call it? Is that bakery just off the highway up the Sunny Coast? Please isn't bad at all. One in Mile End and one in Enfield. I don't even know where those two places are. Is that Sydney? The Villiers. I'll look up for them. Mile End and Enfield. Auckland, mate, but I live in New Plymouth. Oh, yeah. I've got family in New Plymouth. That's the bad nowadays that drives from India. I mean, yeah. I don't know. I think with trucks, you're always going to have crashes, no matter who it is. Like my first trip to Perth, I literally drove past a truck fire. I think I got there right after it happened too, because there was only one emergency like worker there. Only in South Australia. Oh yeah. Yeah, alright. No, they're really good. I'll come say hi next time if I see you parked up. Yeah, for sure, Watto. For sure. Do you work around that area, do you? Another complaint I have about this truck is the manual windows. And because this driver's side one, the little circle knob come off, and I don't have the right tool to fix it. You work for Collins? Oh yeah, true. Okay. Yeah, I was there last Sunday. The little knob come off the bloody winder thing, so yeah, it's a bit annoying. Is that I went in there last Sunday, Watto, and that depot is crazy. That's the cleanest DC I've ever been to. All the trucks were spotless, all the trailers were spotless, and like even inside the depot was crazy. You could eat off the floor on there. There used to be a rigid cab over Kenworth that ran overnight runs between Sydney and Melbourne, run by Quick as Air, and said they would run around everything up in their site, including cars. I think one of those ridges is still running, Rail Vlogger. There's this, oh no, it might be a K200, or it might be a 108, but there's a rigid on the Hume that bags everybody up. Like everybody. Surprised there's not more crashes with I can remember one night when I was 5 years in the same Mac I sent a photo of. We parked at the Wairaki BP before they built the roundabout and bypass in the bonus Scania with the B train. Yeah, nice. If you're in Eastern Creek, go to the Hungry Baker. Yeah, okay, I've heard about that one. Went fly past, I go back on the truck around the corner. Thing was on its side, long wheels still spinning. It's unreal how clean it is, eh? First time I went in for there. Yeah, I was shocked too, what I've never seen a depot like that. Like, just even, like, everything was shining. The trailers, the trucks. Like, good on them. I literally called my missus the next day and I said I would, if they were to move into Brisbane, I'd be the first one to apply to work there. Because I've worked in heaps of cold stores and things like that, and I've never seen a place that clean as Collins. Like, good on them. Watto, do they still have that truck that run over all the sheep? The guy had a singlet on his arm out the window. It wasn't pretty. I will never forget it. Yeah, crazy. They do, General. Did everyone see that bus that crashed? That was insane. I think about that heaps. Like, oh, the amount of people that died on that bus in Hunter Valley. That was crazy. Who does General Johnny? Colin's good to work for. I love the green cameras, but I've heard mixed things. Yeah, Primary of 91, known as Lamb Chop now. Okay, I'll look out for it next time. It's a 104 in it, what? Sorry about the messages, bro. It only gives me a certain amount of letters to type with. Nah, it's alright. I haven't even read them yet, Bags. Yeah, all good. I can't read them, otherwise the live will turn off. PM. Has it got lamb chop label on the side of it? What? Sorry, I've got a. I'm busting to go to the toilet. I'm gonna take a piss on the grass over here. No one here, I mean. I'll be back in a sec. What are we doing? Yeah, it's a 104. It's not got a lamb chop on the side. Got a nickname after the Lou incident. Yeah, I don't know if you've seen the other lives that I do from home, Watto, but we always start those lives when I'm on my computer with that with that video of that truck running over the sheep because it's the funniest video. Dead Pixel is not bad if you do your job. What's Dead Pixel? Is that a company or something? Talking about bus crashes, I had to detour from the Clybucker bus crash where two coaches ran head on. I think from memory about 40 people were killed. I heard about that, real. That's crazy, eh? Yeah, that bloke who rolled that bus on that roundabout. Oh, it was the like even you could see like the blood trail across the concrete. Oh yeah, right. First live you live. Yeah, we always start those Watto with that truck rolling over all those sheep. But yeah, that bus was insane. Like that's my worst nightmare as a HV driver. Ask about what Colin is like. Oh, okay, sorry. That's my worst nightmare as like a heavy vehicle driver is hurting other people and myself, obviously. But yeah, but apparently that guy he done there was another like a school or something that he like not long before that because I was watching all the news stories and the articles and stuff like that, but that a school I think put in a complaint about how he was driving not long before that crash. Um, and then well yeah, I don't know, and then people that survived that bus crash said he was driving like a maniac, and then well he killed heaps of people. Don't know about that, man. Seeing those accidents scared. Yeah, those ones where people die, Watto, that scares the shit out of me. Not like doesn't scare me out of driving, but it's just like fucking hell. Like heavy vehicles are dangerous. Like when that kind of crap happens, because once that like, yeah, whatever. See the truck that ran up the arse of the school bus in Melbourne? Nah. Did that hurt any other The school kids. I read that article about that driver that just died near Warwick. That's crazy. Poor bloke. I don't know much more about it. I read it on Big Rigs on Facebook. Them two express coaches was severe, huge deaths. I suppose like buses would be dangerous, hey, in crashes, because like bus walls are that thick. Like if one goes over, far out, you're going underneath it. It was bad. Rolled the bus. Yeah, shit. When did that happen, Bo? I didn't even hear about that one. By the way, why is everyone else sitting on YouTube on Saturday night? The only reason I'm doing it is because I'm in a bloody truck. Kids lost arms and legs. Yeah, see, that's what I mean. That's what I think happened in the Hunter Valley. Is like if you look at the photos and the footage from that crash, there's blood trails like across the concrete. It's crazy. And then they were saying like people, I think people, yeah, it's gross, but I think people got squashed underneath that bloody bus a couple of months ago. Yeah, shit. Hasn't you good going? Yeah, good, Lockie. Good, brother. It's good. I'm in Adelaide at the moment. If you just joined us, do you have any beers while you're on the road? Nah. At the moment, I'm just drinking coffee. I know a lot of people do though. A lot of people do. What do you call it? Like it's the first time that I've seen like people drinking in like truck stops and stuff because I've never really spent much time in truck stops and parking bays, and it's the first time that I've seen blokes standing around their trucks on the piss. Good to see live again. Yeah, cheers, Lockie. Been a guest since I've been in here. Been a guest. What do you mean? Oh, been ages. Yeah, yeah. It's been ages since I've been live locking. I just decided that I've got nothing to do tonight. So I might as well go live and just chat to you guys, talk shit, try not to run out of things to talk about. Yeah, I have to read up on that bus crash. Is it legal to have grog in your... I'm not sure. Rich, I'm not sure. I don't think, like... I think when you're on, like, a 24 or 48, you can do whatever you want, really. Like, if you think about it. But, like, I don't know if you were to get pulled into a check-in station and they were to search your truck, I don't know if it would be illegal or not. I would dare say that nobody, well, not a lot of people would travel with grog in their trucks. They just buy it when they stop. Been doing some work with a mate of mine in his truck. Absolute beast, yellow arm model Mac with an air start. Yeah, shit. Crazy. That truck will probably crack. I don't know much about those old Macs, but since watching Heavy Haulage Assets, like he really likes those all those old Macs, and I think they're cool. Lily Millie, you ugly? Yeah, I am ugly. I'm a bit ugly. Yeah, I am actually. But it doesn't stop me. I'm still gonna jump on the YouTube and social media. How long have I been live for? What's the time? 8:45. Shit. Lol, he's broke too. You might have seen it out of Brisbane. Usually carries a flatbed. Yeah, maybe. Who's broke? John Kelly. No, I was reading about what happened to his business, how he like partnered up with somebody and then they went bankrupt or whatever, they shut down, which that would be horrible. Are you still doing your trucker caps, mate? Yeah, so we were gonna do that, and then it ended up like I never got any quotes or anything, but like the estimation I got was like $1,500, and I just didn't have the money at the time. I really want to do some really good ones though, like with scrolls and shit on them. But they'll just come eventually. So, too bad you don't have a wife. What the fuck? Lily Millie, I don't know if Lily Millie is a troll or what. But obviously their first time in here, because they don't know that I have a wife. Air start's good for banging your head on them when someone starts them. Heavy haulage counting when you're working on them. How funny. Bang your head on them when someone starts them. Models are amazing, mate. They bloody go. Only problem how small the cabs are. Same problem I'm having. Like literally, I can stretch my foot across the cab and I'm leaning on the driver's side and I'm probably another foot away from it. From the other side, Mackley's bailed JK out. Yeah, true. He seems to be doing alright with that TV show. Lily Millie, do I have a wife? I don't know, brother. You tell me. You seem to know everything. Fucking hater. What's Mackley's? Yeah, but I read up about how how I reckon he'd be making bank off that TV show. Surely he would be. And like all his truck refurbs and stuff like that. No, he's broke again. Ah, shit. But that's the thing with business, I think, is once you learn how to do it, you never really like as he was making his first bit of money, he would have learned how to do it forever. So it doesn't matter if he's broke, you just keep going. One thing I know is that he knows how to make a good TV show, though. Didn't Mackley's go under two, or was that someone else? What's Mackley's? Is that another company? Is that like another heavy haulage company or something? Mackley's went down taking coats with it. Yeah, shit. I can tell that's a green screen behind you. What the fuck is this Lily Millie talking about? Yeah, it's a green screen, bruz. I'm actually, where I'm rarely sitting is I'm actually sitting at home on the couch, and I'm actually like 300 kilos heavy too. I just Photoshop it all, brother. And I sit at home all day doing nothing. Yeah, after Kurt's got shut down. Fuck, where do you guys learn all this? I think Lily Millie's just trying to get a rise out of me. You tell me what my life is, Lily Millie. Fucking hater. Yeah, true. Babe, apparently we're not married. And apparently this is a green screen behind me. Running out of things to talk about. I might jump off. Lily Keyboard Warrior. They're just someone. This Lily Herbert is. They're just someone who wants attention. That's all that fucking idiot is. Go jump on someone else's life, brothers. It's just a green screen, so that was an illusion I saw the other day. Yeah, exactly what but this is what I mean. He's just looking for a rise, like for attention. I don't really give a fuck. Was a mining company who had Coots tankers and Mackley's took both down. Oh shit. When that Coots rolled in Monavale and Coots went down by the DOT. Shit. Fuck, you guys know heaps. Go have a tutu more, bro. Just a wonder if you ask me. Just a wanker. Go have a tutu. Nah. I'll leave that for the missus, brother. So many people wouldn't even know what you're saying, Bags. How's the bloke gone broke again? Not learned from the first time. Well, that's the thing, Josh. Is, but if you fail in business, but you still have the knowledge, you can just do it all over again. I booted the fool. How'd you do that, Warwick? Can you do that? Rude. You've been away for how many days? I've been away for like 2 weeks. The missus, the missus reckons rude. You've been away for how many days? Brother, you do what you gotta do when you're in your own truck. I'll leave mine for the missus. I'm running out of things to talk about. I might sign off. Sorry, you reckons. I'm gonna sign off. It's been good chatting to you guys again. Kids were amazing though. Banger trucks, they're the best trucks before Emerald and Monaro made an entrance. Yeah, true. Alright, I'm gonna sign off. Good talking to you guys. Um, I don't know how often. Then I'm only fixing up with fucking trucks. I don't know how often I'm going to be back live. I just thought I'd do this because I'm sitting there doing nothing on a Saturday night. And I know that there'd be people out there doing the same thing. Cheers for that, Rich. Thanks for stopping in, everyone. Lily Millie, mate. Fuck off. Yeah. The next vlog, I don't know when the next vlog will be out, but like a vlog will be coming eventually. But thank you guys for everything, as always. And for like watching that latest video too. That video's going nuts, but yeah, thanks for waiting around, being patient, waiting for the content. I appreciate it. It's motivating. See you later, Cody. See you later, Watto. See you later, Bakes. Alright, see you guys later.